all the things you read in a day. Books, emails, news, photographs, and pictures? How about tweets? Or editorials? TV shows and Netflix? Even advertisements.
Talking about
What about Instagram posts? And movies? How about maps? And infographics? Even memes. And do you read those pieces of media the same way you would read a book? In fact, you employ a certain set of skills and strategies when you engage with each piece of media. But given the new and ever-changing ways we use technology to receive and communicate information, we need to rethink how we read and how we teach students to be literate. To be literate in today's constantly connected world involves skills beyond simply reading and writing in the traditional sense. Thanks in part to Fayetteville Manlius and the support from you, the administration, I was able to attend University of Rhode Island's Summer Institute in Digital Literacy, led by Renee Hobbs and Julie Coiro. During the week-long institute, I learned about digital literacy, digital authorship, duels, and other strategies and practices that I can use in the classroom. Literacy is the ability to encode and decode symbols and to synthesize and analyze messages. So what exactly is media literacy then? The National Association for Media Literacy Education, or NAMely, defines media literacy as the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, create, and act using all forms of communication. It is a broadened definition of literacy that includes media beyond just text. Being literate in a media age requires critical thinking skills that empower us as we make decisions, whether in the classroom, the living room, the workplace, or the voting booth. So, what is digital literacy? Digital literacy is a subset of media literacy, and it also seeks to broaden our traditional definition of literacy. The American Library Association defines digital literacy as the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. Digital literacy and media literacy are a modernized approach to literacy. They take into account that our students, and ourselves included, are consuming media differently than, say, 15 years ago. What we are reading, how we are reading, and how we are finding what we read is markedly different. Media and digital literacy seek to resituate our understanding of literacy in the 21st century. So why teach media and digital literacy?
Why?
Well, for starts, digital and media literacy is literacy. It's not just another thing to teach. It's a redefinition of something we all know and are already addressing in our classroom. We simply need to be more intentional in doing so. Digital and media literacy is very much a part of the national and state standards. Media literacy, in partnership with digital literacy, can help combat misinformation or fake news online, and it also amplifies student voice. Digital literacy and media literacy go hand in hand with our district's commitment to the Positivity Project. Just as P2 seeks to strengthen a student's sense of empathy through positive relationships, digital literacy and media literacy empower students with skills to access stories of other people and cultures different from their own. Digital citizenship, an aspect of digital and media literacy, encourages students to consider the implications of their choice to share information. Teaching these skills can help our students become more empathetic, understanding individuals. So how do we go about teaching digital literacy and media literacy? We need a compelling why to help inspire teacher, student, and parent buy-in. To summarize, digital literacy and media literacy help to develop empathy and broaden perspectives. It also empowers students to critically engage with information, and as students become creators and digital authors, it amplifies student voice. In teaching digital literacy and media literacy, we prepare students for the future. Teachers can come to teaching digital and media literacy from any entry point, from any why they find the most compelling. All of the rationale are mutually supportive with the shared purpose. All the approaches help to cultivate critical, empathetic consumers and creators of information. The next step FM will have to take is creating room for conversations and training. It's vital that the voices of students and teachers are heard, valued, and responded to. And without question, teachers and staff will need high-quality, ongoing training and time to plan and implement the practice of digital and media literacy. Once training and conversations take place, we must provide the freedom and time necessary for implementation and practice. At the same time, we must also allow for opportunities for reflection and refinement. Finally, recognition and appreciation of teachers and students when they engage in media and digital literacy practice is a must. FM can also help to amplify and empower student voice by sharing student-created media. Researcher Sam Weinberg has said, "The approaches that are being bandied about are doomed to fail. We are in a freaking revolution. We bank differently, we date differently, we shop differently, we choose a Chinese restaurant differently, we do our research differently, we figure out what plumber to come to our house differently. But school is stuck in the past. What we need to do is think hard about what the school curriculum really needs to look like in an age when we come to know the world through a screen."